We shall now reenact Johnny Depp and Amber Heard. You fucking dirty bitch! Oh, fuck! Ah! Oh. No, shit on my bed, you dirty slut! Shit on my bed!
You're a lot bigger than Amber, correct? Physically?
I wouldn't say that.
You agree with me?
I stood up and he said, "You want to go again, tough guy?" And I just looked right at him, just looked right at his face. And he balled up his fists, leaned back, and headbutted me square in the nose. Just right as I stood in front of him. My dog stepped on a bee.
Objection, relevance.
Johnny Depp after rolling over in his bed. Constipation got you down. Metamucil. Johnny Depp supporters every time Amber Heard cries in court. She's faking it. I'm the dumbest man alive. Objection. Hearsay. You're clearly dumber. Hearsay. Mess with me, and I'll poop on your bed. He got a jar of cocaine. How I grow up thinking bad people look like. How bad people actually look like. Real gold. Fool's gold. Comedy gold.
Just remember, it's not a lie if you believe it.
Mr. Depp was trying to urinate in the foyer, wasn't he?
No.
Mr. Depp had his penis out.
Objection.
I think I would remember
Relevance.
Mr. Depp penis out.
Next question.
Trouble with Johnny Depp. Multi-million-dollar lawsuits, haze of booze and hash, a marriage gone very wrong, and a lifestyle he can't afford inside the trials of Johnny Depp. Did I read that right?
You did. You should read the article.
And the last one from Daily Mail. Vodka for breakfast, 72-hour drug binges, spending sprees that beggar belief. Alison Boshoff reveals why Hollywood's reeling over what's being called Johnny Depp's career note.
Who's Alison Boshoff and how does she know?
When Amber made abuse accusations, you became aware that it got a lot of press attention, correct?
Very quickly, I became aware.
You became associated with those,
I think that's clear.
and you understood that she became associated with those same accusations that she made, correct?
Well, she had a choice. I didn't. She threw the large bottle, made contact, shattered everywhere. I felt no pain whatsoever. I felt heat, as if something were dripping down my hand, you know. And then I looked down, realized that the tip of my finger had been severed. I was looking directly at my bones.
You were drinking pretty heavily.
Were you there?
Paul Bettany's a good friend that you've done drugs with, right?
It's a strange question. Paul Bettany is a good friend. Yes.
You gave quite a bit of testimony in that trial, right?
I wouldn't be able to judge that myself. It felt like a lot.
Miss Heard didn't like it when you were high on drugs or drunk on alcohol, right?
She didn't like it when it was her perception. Her perception is quite different than the truth. I did assault a couple of cabins, but I did not touch Miss Heard.
And
as you can see, I think. You know,
you poured yourself a mega pint of red wine, correct?
a mega pint.
Yeah.
I poured myself a large glass of wine.
Right.
I thought it necessary.
And they thought about someone's trying to break into their unit. That was the dog trying to get into the unit. And they were so afraid. Oh, somebody's trying to get into my unit. They're like, oh, come on, really?
You don't recall seeing Amber Heard on May 24th, correct?
I don't remember. I don't even remember what I got for breakfast.
Mr. Depp, if Disney came to you with $300 million and 1 million alpacas, nothing on this earth would get you to go back and work with Disney on a Pirates of the Caribbean film.
That is true, Mr. Rottenborn.
We're not so different, you and I.
I don't know what you mean.
Considered to be evil?
That's correct. And you.
And the last one was Amber Turd, right?
That is another one.
Is this a copy of your driver's license?
I don't know.
It says here you're a blonde, are you? Now let's see. Weight 105.
That's ridiculous.
Uh-huh. And it says here you were born in 1964. But that's not true either.
Is it? Your Honor, I object.
You would!
Bastard!
Hey, quiet! Overruled. Mr. Reed, it is out of sheer morbid curiosity I'm allowing this freak show to continue. But you better get to the point and quick.
That it ruined his life. Remember, I ruined his life over and over.
And the truth shall set you free! Nothing further, Your Honor.
Pav, beating with Amber Heard.
Listen to me, darling. This is Zach the Brat from TikTok, aka Zach from England. You're not very liked, and I think you're a piece of shit for what you've done to Johnny. I ain't gonna watch Aquaman 2, and if I ever see you, I'm gonna push you in stinger nettles. And do you know what? The only good thing to come out of this is that it's raised awareness for men that are victims of domestic violence, because you are something else. Skank.
Trying to urinate in the foyer, wasn't he?
No.
Mr. Depp had his penis out of his pants, didn't he?
I think I would remember
Relevance.
seeing Mr. Depp's penis.
I'll allow it. Next question.
And you were trying to get Mr. Depp out of the house, correct?
Correct, I was trying to get Mr. Depp out of the house, yes.
And Mr. Depp was refusing to leave the house, was he not?
Not so much refused, he just wanted 2 minutes to see his piece.
You took Mr. Depp's arm to try to move him out, but he broke away, isn't that right?
Yes.
Okay. I mean, so he was strong enough to break away from your grip, correct?
No.
So you had his arm and he broke away, though, correct?
No.
Isn't that what you just said?
No, I let him go.
And Mr. Depp's also provided you gifts, correct?
Gifts?
Gifts. Money,
Yes.
Yeah.
No. Yes, Johnny's given me gifts, I've given Johnny gifts.
And he's given you gifts over $8,500, correct?
$8,500?
Yeah.
He gave me a lot more than that.
Okay. And you're loyal to Mr. Depp, right?
Yes, of course I'm loyal to Mr. Depp. I'd be loyal to you if I was working for you.
Okay.
What changes, if any, have you noticed in his behavior when he's under the influence?
He's got a very high tolerance for any substance, Johnny, you know. I would say so, you know. I think Jack Sparrow was more drunk than Johnny Depp, to be honest.
Can we play Exhibit 380A, which is already in evidence?
Plaintiffs or defendants, I'm sorry.
It's defendants, Exhibit 380A.
Defendants 380A.
What is this? Sorry, what is this?
And this is a recording from Australia, and it's just of Mr. Depp.
I don't think that's in evidence, Your Honor.
Hold on, it's not in evidence.
Our plaintiffs Exhibit 380A?
I don't believe there are any recordings from Australia in evidence, Your Honor.
I don't have anything in evidence.
There definitely is. It's just of Mr. Depp. We can.
I don't have 380 in evidence.
It's 380A.
380. Jamie says it was ID'd but never admitted.
Would you agree that if you did not find something that would be in favor of Mr. Depp and negative to Ms. Heard, that you wouldn't be an expert in this case? Essentially, bring you into court if you're going to say that Ms. Heard is right and Mr. Depp is wrong, correct?
So as a forensic psychologist, my obligation is to the court, is to the fact finder. I present science regardless of... I wanted to change my locks.
Look at all of these cocks. I wish I had a few docks. I haven't worn any socks. My father ordered a bunch of blocks. Amber Heard fucking sucks.
Justice for Johnny Depp. That's from one of them, right?
That's right.
Amber Heard is an abuser. That's one of them.
That is one of them.
We just don't like you, Amber. That's one of them.
That is one of them.
And the last one was Amber Turd, right?
That is